Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well. I'm back today with a video for you. A few of you said you would be interested to hear about this, so I thought I would talk to you a little bit about my happiness project. Now, if you have been following my channel for quite a while, you would have seen that a couple of years ago I tried to do a happiness project based on the book The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. I think I managed a couple of months and then it all just kind of went up in the air. I think I got ill as well, which didn't help, but it just didn't work for me, that one, so I kind of put it on the back burner. I was gonna try again last year and just didn't get organised. You can see a pattern here, but this year I was determined that I was gonna do something, and although I've kind of got the idea, I suppose, from this book, it's quite different. If you haven't read this book, I would really recommend it. It's basically about a happiness project. Basically, sort of for each month, she sets herself different sort of goals and things. And yeah, just to try and increase her happiness, I suppose. And it's a really interesting read, and it makes you think about your own happiness and what you base it on and all this kind of stuff. So I really like the idea. My friend Hannah did one last year, which I will link to below on her blog if I remember. And so kind of I've seen other people doing them and I just thought, you know what, I want to give it another go. So I had a think and I had a look on Pinterest and did some Google searches, because I wanted to make it something that was very personalised to me, because there's no point in sort of me doing the same as someone else because it might not make me happy. So what I did was I went on Pinterest actually, and I found a lot of stuff on Pinterest, and I have typed up a whole load of stuff, and basically, like last time, I kind of set myself a topic or a theme for each month and then tried to think of like a few goals to do, and it was stuff like, I don't know, go to bed on time, or do like swimming once a week, and stuff like that. And although it's stuff that I need to do and want to do, it wasn't really stuff that was making me happy, or I don't know, I mean, obviously it was stuff that was good for me, but it wasn't stuff that, I don't know, it almost kind of got to the point where it felt like a bit of a chore to do that kind of stuff, and that's not what I wanted. So after having a look on Pinterest, you can follow me on Pinterest, I'll put my link down below, I found loads of like kind of like bucket lists for each month, and I do have a bucket list, it's on my blog, but it needs re-sorting out because it's really out of date. But I really loved the idea of like having, so for January, just having lots and lots of little things that I could do throughout the month. So I've just basically made a list for each month of what I want to do. And then the idea is that I don't put pressure on myself to do everything on the list. It's basically just sort of pick bits sort of when they fit in and see what I fancy doing and what I feel like is going to make me happy at the time. I can add things as the, you know, as the year goes on. I can transfer things from one month to the other. Basically, I wanted to make it as flexible as possible, to make it as nice as possible, and I didn't want any kind of pressure to do stuff. So I'll just kind of chat you through, I suppose, a few of like my things. What I might do is I'll give you an overview of like the whole year. I'm not going to read you everything because you'll be here all day and you'll get bored, but yeah, I'll give you an overview, and then I need to have a think about how I'm going to record this, so whether to just sort of do a vlog for each month with the bits that I've done, or to write it up on my blog. Haven't quite decided that yet, but keep an eye out and I'll let you know. So say for January, a couple of the things that I've written down to do are to set up a new planner / calendar, to have a snow fairy bath, to light winter candles, read by the fire, make soup. And then I've also had a look online for like national awareness days, but not just like the serious ones, some of the like more fun ones as well. So say for January, apparently the 8th of January was Bubble Bath Day. Well, it's like the 18th of January now, so I've missed that, but never mind. The 19th is Popcorn Day, the 21st is National Hug Day. So it's just like little days that I can maybe I don't know, do something a bit fun. So like on popcorn day, maybe have a movie night and have some popcorn or something like that. So just trying to make, like, have little like nice things throughout the month to look forward to, or to, if I'm having a bad day, that I can kind of look at this and think, oh, I could do that, and it would like brighten my mood. So that was January. February, there was actually a February self-love challenge on Pinterest, which will be on one of my boards, probably the Happiness Project one or the New Year's resolution one. So I quite like the idea of that. I've also got to buy a pink floral arrangement. For most months there's like a themed manicure and pedicure, so the February one is a Valentine's one. It's not something that I'm going to pay to have done every month, it's just something that I would do on myself. Bake a sweet treat. Then we've got send a card to a friend day on the 7th, National Pizza Day on the 9th, Random Acts of Kindness Day on the 17th, and obviously Pancake Day on the 28th. So that is February. And then we've got March. These were double-sided. So for March, I've put to decorate my home for spring/Easter. I really want to get an Easter tree this year, which are like the little white, like it's just like the branches, and you can hang little like Easter eggs and stuff of it. I just like the idea of that. Light spring candles, take a spring break. Don't know whether that's going to happen, but you know, might as well. I want to go and see some baby animals at a farm or something. Go and feed the ducks. Apparently it's National Bed Month, not quite sure what I can do for that. Women's Day is on the 8th, Barbie's Day is on the 9th, Macaron Day the 20th, you've got Mother's Day on the 26th, and Red Nose Day on the 24th. And then April, so I've got to do a lavender manicure and pedicure, buy some tulips, jump in puddles during April showers. What else have we got? Make an Easter basket, go for a picnic. It's National Pet Month, so do something with my pets. We have got National Siblings Day, so I'd really love to do something with my siblings. There's obviously Easter Day in April. There's National Stationery Week, which, you know, let's face it, we're all going to love, because I love stationery. Okay, then moving on to May, we have got having a spa treatment / break, buying some peonies, which I love, going to see some bluebells, which I try to do every year, go to the cinema, bake a cake. We've got scrapbooking day on the 2nd, and I really desperately want to start scrapbooking or doing my project life. I've got loads of stuff and I just never get around to doing it. We've got Mental Health Awareness Week starting on the 8th of May. So I'd quite like to do some sort of like either fundraising or just awareness raising for that. National Donut Week begins on the 13th, so you know, have a donut. And then there's National Barbecue Week starting on the 29th of May, so maybe we can have our first barbecue then. I also just need to say, like, these are the dates that I've found on the website that I looked at. Whether they're correct or not, I don't know, but does it matter? Okay, so then we are in June. Got quite a lot for June actually. So I'd like to buy some roses, sip pink lemonade, go to the beach, eat strawberries and cream. I'd love to go to the zoo, maybe just sit out in the sun and read a book. We've got National Fish and Chip Day on the 2nd, Best Friends Day on the 8th, Iced Tea Day on the 10th, there's Father's Day on the 21st, and Pink Day on the 23rd. Moving on to July, I would love to have a water fight, or maybe, I don't know, possibly not a water fight, but like Freddie, our little Jack Russell, absolutely loves water, so perhaps just play in the garden with him. Spend a day reading in the garden, have a family games night, go out for brunch, buy some sunflowers, go for ice cream, make some s'mores. Then it's Pina Colada Day on the 10th, which is brilliant. Ice cream day on the 19th and National Parks Week on the 24th. So it'd be nice to go to like, I don't know, I'd love to go to like Great Windsor Park, where I've never been to Great Windsor Park, and I've lived here for 26 years, so that's just crazy stuff. Okay, so then moving on to August, I would like to buy a multicolour floral arrangement. I'd like to go and take a sunset walk or wheelchair ride. I'd like to build a sand castle. I'd like to go on a road trip. I've got to go on holiday. I know I'm going on holiday because we've already booked it. We're going to Ireland because I'm being a bridesmaid for my friend. It's International Friendship Day on the 6th, so I'd like to do something like with or for my friends. International Cat Day is on the 8th, so something catty. Book Lovers Day is the 9th, so I'd quite like to, I don't know, read a book or do something book related. Relaxation Day is the 15th, so I'd like to relax. And World Photo Day is the 19th, so it'd be nice to like try and do something like that, go out and take some photos or something like that. So that's just a few of the bits from August. Right, then September, I would like to try a fresh autumn lipstick. Have my first pumpkin spice latte, which is always a good sign that like autumn and Christmas is coming. I'd like to burn some autumn candles. I'd like to buy my first item of winter clothing, whether it's a jumper or a coat or a scarf or anything like that. It's the International Day of Charity on the 5th, so I'd really like to do something for charity around that time. Roald Dahl Day is the 13th, so I'd like to kind of reminisce and maybe read like a Roald Dahl book that I read when I was a child. National Cupcake Week is from the 18th, so obviously got to celebrate with a cupcake. Jeans for Jeans Day is the 22nd, and as I've got a genetic illness, I think it's quite important, an important day to raise awareness, so I'd quite like to do something for that. And mulled cider day is the 30th, so it would be quite nice to go down to the pub and have a mulled cider or something like that. Then we have October, which is my birthday month, so hopefully I can do some like things to celebrate that. I'd also like to decorate the home for Halloween. Have a Halloween bubble bath, probably from Lush. I'd really love to take an autumn drive and like see all the leaves changing colour and everything like that. I'd love to go to a pumpkin patch and pick my own pumpkin. We've never done that before, and I saw like a few vlogs from last year of people doing it, and it just looks like so much fun, so I'd really love to try and do that. Perhaps host like a Halloween movie night, although I am terrible with scary movies. I hate scary movies, so it would have to be like children's scary movies probably is like my limit. Obviously we like to carve a pumpkin. We always do like a cute pumpkin, so like Disney themed or something along those lines. We did a Minion one last year. It would be nice to go for a cinema date, and I'd really like to donate to a food bank at some point during the year. I've got it down for October, but if I can do it on other months as well, that would be great. And then we've got Mean Girls Day on the 3rd, so obviously got to watch Mean Girls. There's National Chocolate Week starting on the 9th of October, so, you know, got to celebrate with some chocolate. World Post Day is also the 9th of October, so it'd be great if I could get some post out to some of my friends. We have National Spa Week starting on the 30th, so it would be really nice to be able to go to a spa, although not quite sure that's going to happen because I'll be back at uni then, but might try. And then there's Halloween on the 31st. We don't really celebrate Halloween that much, but we do, like, we carve a pumpkin and I don't know, we could have pumpkin soup or something like that, so that would be quite nice. Right, so then we have November, and I've got things like wearing a berry lip and berry nails, buying an autumnal flower arrangement, or floral arrangement, sorry. I'd like to go and watch a fireworks display. I'd like to taste marshmallows. I'd like to donate something to charity, either like whether it's money or clothing or something to a charity shop. I'd like to give someone an unexpected present because I like doing that kind of thing. And I'd really like to go to a Christmas market. It's more than likely going to be just our local Christmas market, although I would love to go to somewhere like Winchester, because the Christmas market there looks beautiful. And then we have got we've got Hug a Bear Day on the 7th, and I kind of thought that I could maybe send a teddy bear to like my friend runs a charity called Post Pals, which is for children who've got various illnesses, so it'd be quite nice to like send a teddy bear to one of them for that day. We've got self-care week starting the 13th, so if I could do like lots of little bits of self-care during that week. There's Thanksgiving on the 24th, which is not something that we really celebrate a lot in England, but I think it's a nice time to like reflect and be thankful for things that we have, and that we've got the people around us and stuff like that. So I'd really like to try and like do something nice for that. And then there's Black Friday on the 25th, so maybe see if I can find a bargain. And then the last month is December. So I found on Pinterest there's a 25 days of Christmas, so I'd quite like to have a look at that and maybe see if I can do that or something similar to that. I'd like to rock a red lip because I'm not very daring with my lipsticks, as you can probably tell from my videos. I love red lipstick, but I just get quite self-conscious, so I'd quite like to like push myself a bit and try it. I'd like to bake some Christmas cookies or something Christmassy. Perhaps have a Christmas movie night. Obviously decorate the house for Christmas. I really want to go ice skating, but I can't do it unless I'm in my wheelchair, and I found that quite a lot of places will actually let you take your wheelchair on the ice, so I'd quite like to investigate that and perhaps go ice skating with like friends or family while I'm in my wheelchair. I'd like to go for a festive drink, either like an alcoholic one or just to go to like Starbucks or Costa. I'd like to read a Christmas book. And then we've got a few days, so we've got Gingerbread Day on the 12th, so perhaps either bake gingerbread men or decorate a gingerbread house. It's Ugly Jumper Day on the 18th, so I will find one of my Christmas jumpers and wear one of them. And I think that's it for December, unless I've left a piece of paper somewhere. I thought I had a few more, but apparently not. And then obviously it's like Christmas Day and New Year's Eve and all that kind of stuff, so it all gets a bit like busy in December. So that's kind of just like a little roundup of the happiness project that I'm going to try and do. As I said, I'll either do like a monthly update on my blog, or I'll do a vlog, or both. And what I'll do is kind of let you know everything I had written down for that month, and then also like what bits I actually did and what I did for them and all that kind of stuff, so you can kind of get a bit of an idea, and if it's something you want to do yourself you'll have some ideas to kind of base it on. I've also got my happiness planner that you might have seen I talked about in my what I got for Christmas video, so I want to start filling that in. I must admit I haven't had a proper look through it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. And just I think this year I just want to try and focus on, I don't know, I don't want to be selfish, but on doing things that make me happy and that make other people around me happy, because I just think it's so important to be happy, and it's something that a lot of people take for granted, and something that I think I've thought about a lot more since suffering from a mental illness. So yeah, I hope that this has just given you like a brief idea of what the Happiness Project is about. As I said, you can also check out the book from Gretchen Rubin, which I would really recommend. I find it really interesting. So yeah, if you've got any questions or anything about my Happiness Project, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you, so leave me a comment in the comment bit below. If there's any video requests you'd like to see or anything like that, please also let me know. And if you've enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about it, bring everyone over here, because it's nice to see like I've started getting a few more comments now, and it's lovely. I love like interacting with you guys and stuff. So yeah, so I hope you're all well, and I will see you again very soon in another video. Bye.